And welcome back. The Needham High football team headed into Weymouth last Friday with one thing on their mind: a home playoff game. With a victory over the Wildcats and a loss by either Quincy or Natick, the Rockets would position themselves for some home cooking in the first round of the playoffs. And we pick up the action for you. The opening kickoff, the Rockets kicking to Weymouth. The Wildcats returner picks up the ball inside his own 10-yard line. Cam Cox comes in and knocks the ball loose. Ryan McCarthy recovers it for the Rockets, giving them ball inside the red zone. Just a few minutes later, Jared Sklar, he takes the handoff in for his first touchdown of the game. Rockets start fast, 7-0 lead. Just a few plays later, how many teams are going to learn the hard way? You don't punt to Cliff Kirker. He fields the bouncing punt at his own 20, makes the first defender miss, shakes a few more and puts the Jets on. 14-0 Needham. It is the third straight game that Kirker has returned a punt for a touchdown. Looks like opponents have still not learned their lesson. On the next possession, Sam Foley. He calls his own number and sneaks in for the score behind his offensive line. The Rockets pulling away in this one. It is now 21-0. The defense, they show off their skills as well. Weymouth third and long. Derek Child, he gets picked off on the screen pass here and takes it all the way back, but the return is called back on a clipping penalty, which was about the only negative in this one. The interception, however, does still stand. Jack Rogue, he makes the turnover count as he jukes his way in from 8 yards out, and the route was officially on in this one. Needham leads at the half, 35-0. First possession, third quarter, Jared Sklar caps the drive with a 10-yard touchdown run, weaving his way past the Weymouth defense. Rockets lead this one 42-0 at that point. Not much else going on in the game here. And with a loss to Duxbury, Needham jumps to the number 4 seed in the Division II South standings, setting up a matchup tomorrow at 5:30 versus the Presidents at Memorial Park. Well, the girls' soccer team knew that they were in for a playoff bound long before Monday's game versus Newton North. So Monday night was a chance to end their regular season on a positive note and also create another lasting memory for their seniors on senior night at Memorial Park. And we have the action for you as well in this one. All the senior members were honored in a pregame ceremony before the final regular season game at Memorial Park. But once the game started, it was all business for the Rockets. The first 27 minutes remained scoreless. Quick counterattack by Needham. Andrea Glennon ends up with the ball and fires a shot off her left foot past the diving goalkeeper. That is the lone goal of the first half. 1-0 Rockets at the break. To the second half now. Needham takes a 2-goal advantage in the 50th minute. Alicia Calgani takes the feed and blasts one home. A beautiful shot after some nifty footwork. This would add to the Rockets' lead. Later in the half, back and forth action. Kathleen Rizzo breaks up a clear attempt by the Tigers. She shoots it up and over the keeper to put Needham up 3-0 in this one. And that would be the final. The Rockets, they're going to wrap up this one and their season with a shutout victory on senior night, along with a Bay State Carry title. They will look for more as they now turn their focus towards the tournament. In other sports news, the fall season officially is underway. Field hockey traveled to Concord Carlisle this afternoon with a potential matchup against the number 1 seeded team, Acton Boxborough, if they could advance. Meanwhile, soccer seedings come out tomorrow afternoon. Both the boys and girls teams are expected to be top 5 seeds.